Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good to see everybody. I'm going to ask a favor. I'm going to pull an audible here, and I'm just going to ask you to close your eyes just for a moment. And I just want you to have this vision, if you will, imagine this country. And I want you to imagine that all of us in this room are surrounding the country and we're holding hands. And I want you to imagine, I want you to bring up in your heart peace, love, community, compassion, forgiveness, and healing. And I want you to imagine the circle that we're making right now going into the heart of this country. As we send this love and this energy, just feel it build. And now increase your energy. You can do that. We can do that as a group. Just hold on to it. Let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. Now just imagine this entire country just being filled with this love. It's a love of God, of light, of power, of transformation, of healing. And so just hold that for a moment. You've got it. We've got it. We're being supported by a lot of help here. And then just say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Sunday. We're really glad you came here. Whether you're here for the very first time or 4,532nd time, we're really glad that you came here. Because we know what's going to happen here is that we are going to come together as a collective, and we're going to create some really cool stuff in this room, so that if you got something that's going on, or somebody you know's got something going on, or a family member, or a loved one, or whatever, that we're going to give you the opportunity, because of what we're going to do together, to be able to share that, whether you need it for yourself or whether somebody else does. So when we get together these Sunday mornings, it's not just about, well, let's go hear this guy up there go blah, 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 blah. It's no, you're showing up to do some work. How many people thought this morning when they were coming here that they were going to have some work to do this morning? But wait a minute, Mike. But just understand, you are incredibly powerful. We, as a community, are incredibly powerful. Well, wait a minute. If we got this power, we got this energy, and we come together as a community, then why would we not want to do something with it? Are you with me? Yeah. And not only do we do it collectively, but we also get to do it individually. That's what we've been talking about. This idea that this thing inside of us is incredibly powerful. But it doesn't do you any good if it just sits there. It needs to be used. It needs to be exercised. There's no difference between your physical body and your spiritual body. There's no difference between anything that has some type of mechanism that if you don't use it, you lose it, as the saying goes. There's no difference between that and your spiritual tools and your spiritual abilities. But folks, you got to use it. You got to use it. Otherwise, that, whatever it is, whatever tool that you're using, fades. And eventually we forget about it, right? And that's why it's so awesome to be able to create a community where we get to do this stuff together. And we get to use these tools, whether we're helping each other, whether we're helping somebody or praying for somebody or meditating, or we're doing affirmations and we're doing denials, or we're using all these different spiritual tools that the Fillmores, they didn't create those folks. But what they did, which was pretty killer, is they actually put them together in such a way where it just made sense. Where all of a sudden you're looking at the stuff and you're going like, oh, wow. So they can actually take the stuff that we've been talking about. They take the teachings of all the masters. They take the teachings of Jesus, and all of a sudden they put it into practice. If you can't take what we're doing in here and do it out there, what is the point? There is no point. None. None. But the way that you do that is you use it. Well, my question is, how are you using it? Think about it. You go to a gym, right? Imagine for a minute I just walk into a gym. I got this whole room full of all these weights and machines and everything else like that. And I walk in there and I just look at them. And I just sit there. Wow, that's really cool. Imagine if you were at the gym, for anybody that goes to a gym, but imagine going to a gym and seeing somebody just going like this. Oh, wow, wow, wow. And then they turn around and they walk out. You're laughing, but my question to you is, how many people actually are using the spiritual tools that we talk about here every single week? Are you? And by the way, I'm not here to judge you. I don't judge. We don't do shame, we don't do blame, we don't do guilt, we don't do judgment. Those are old tools of transformation. Are they effective? Yeah. Do we use them? No, we don't. But my point is, this thing that you're on, this journey that you're on, is your soul's calling you forward. That's what's happening. Is, folks, I'm telling you right now, I know it doesn't look like it, especially with what happened yesterday. It doesn't look like it, but I'm telling you, humanity is shifting. It's shifting. And one of the things that's going to help us shift a little bit smoother, a little bit easier, a little bit nicer, is if you get in the game and you start playing with this stuff. Because whether you like it or not, we are going there. Well, where's there, Mike? Where is there? Peace, happiness, healing, compassion, all of those things. And all that old garbage, the old roost, the old guard is dying. It's in the process of dying. That's why you're seeing so much. But we're changing. I'm telling you, mark my words, we are changing. And that's where we're going. So we're going to have this opportunity. And how are we going to get there? We're going to do it because you are going to go, oh, I get it. I think I understand who and what I am. I think I understand who and what God is. I think I get the Fillmores, Jesus, and all these other people have been talking about. But I have to do my part. Yeah, you got to do your part. You do. That's the gig, right? So no secrets. We're not hiding anything from anybody. We're just saying, hey, let's do this together as a community because it's a whole lot more fun to do it together as a community versus doing it by yourself. I tried doing it by myself for a while. It sucked. Just being honest. It wasn't a lot of fun. I would much rather come in here and share it, kind of like what everybody did last night. How many people were here for last night's? Oh my God. I've just heard people raving and raving and raving about it. It sounded like a wonderful time. Why? Because you got together, you shared a meal with each other, and you got to share in the love that happens when two or more are gathered. That's what happens, right?
Hey, it's Reverend Mike here. I just wanted to stop for a moment before you get on with your day, and thank you so much for spending time with us this morning. It means the world to us, and I just wanted to let you know if there's anything that we can do to make your experience even better, please do not hesitate to reach out by going to our website. I also wanted to offer you the opportunity for us to get together and sit down so I could get to know you a little bit better and answer any questions that you have. I can either do that by either getting together in person, have a cup of coffee, or we can meet online via Zoom. If you're interested, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can reach me at michael@courage2thrive.com. And lastly, if you find these messages are helping you, we would be tremendously grateful if you'd consider donating to the center. The best and the easiest way to do that is simple. Just go to our website. Again, thank you so much. Hope you have a great day. Hope you're doing well. God bless, and we hope to see you soon. Bye-bye now.